Welcome to your 1111 portal reading. This is a very exciting moment in November 2025. We're kind of all on this massive cusp of huge change. And I've been asking Spirit for guidance in this message around what are the energies at play here? How can this help you as you go forwards post 1111 portal and sort of through the next 6 months and into the new year, into January 26? So I hope this helps. If you're new to my work, welcome. This is Soul Code Tarot. I'm Catherine, and it would be amazing if you could like, share, and subscribe. But let's see what Spirit has to say here. I'm going to start with the Oracle decks, then we're going to move into Tarot. We're going to double confirm with the Light Seers Tarot deck, and then we're going to look at what shadows at play through your gene keys. So let's have a look. Spirit is saying the 1111 portal energies for you are about generating and creating a deeper sense of belonging. Belonging. May you welcome yourself home through this 1111 portal. So just to say, what I'm receiving here is that if you are in the middle of massive change in your life, portals can be like that. And right now, astrologically, we are in momentous, huge change situations for all signs. But if you are listening to this, just know that this is a way through into belonging, a sense of belonging. So if you've been feeling like you haven't been belonging, disjointed, disconnected, now the energy is moving us all forward collectively to come together. I feel like in groups that resonate, understand, see, hear, feel, and know each other. Nobody is excluded. Everybody can start coming together and forming into beautiful sense of belonging within soul pods that work creatively, that can generate prosperity instead of sort of this fractured feeling where we kind of are not working very well in this group. We are over here. And this is why it's all been feeling like it's been tumbling down like the tower over and over again in all situations. So let's see what else Spirit has to say for you. So accept. 1111 portal is bringing you the energy to be able to accept. So it's really hard when we can't accept what's going on. It's so hard. You know, Spirit is saying here specifically, may you receive what is as it comes. So don't react, and remember, whatever's falling apart or coming together is a sense and a way for you to feel more belonging. What else is coming in? Ease. May it be effortless. So Spirit is saying here, ease is key. Now, we can purposefully make things easier for ourselves. We can also purposefully make things harder for ourselves. And at all times, we can be quite unconscious in those two areas of our life. So perhaps a time to meditate, come back to a contemplation on simplifying. How could you simplify to create more ease? So that's a really good question. Meditation and a contemplation. How could you simplify? One of my beautiful mentors, Elena Brower, a yoga and meditation teacher, a wonderful wellness health coach, has a powerful program called Simplify. And I'm going to try to remember to put the link in below so you can go and find her work. And she has a wonderful workbook and training system on how to simplify and create more ease and flow in life. And I really believe that this November 1111 portal is bringing in a lot of new energy. It may feel like tower moments that feel good or bad, sort of all simultaneously. So what we need when the energy is at this intense level, we need to find the ease, the flow space, the flow state, and contemplate what is the simplest thing. Okay? And it could just simply be day by day, what is the simplest thing to do, say, share, or not share today? Okay. Let's see what this is. Enlightenment. This is a portal of enlightenment. Astrologically, we are moving into immense clarity. everything that has been hidden, everything that has been in the dark, and whether you've been aware of it consciously or unconsciously, is coming into the light. Now, I am just seeing right on the top of the deck of the light seers, the sun. This is what it's going to feel like. Very, very bright clarity on things coming in post 11:11 portal, and you may already be experiencing it. Now, this intensity requires really strong awareness on how to calibrate your nervous system. So walking in nature or just a walk around the block daily, breath work meditations, contemplations on simplifying everything, coming into ease and peace. Any more messages from the Oracle, please, for the 11:11 portal? Thank you, angels, archangels, bodhisattvas, ascended masters here with us today. Thank you. Purity. So through this 11:11 portal is a flow of purity. Now, this may be able to be activated in you as you decide to take purification practices, perhaps slightly changing your diet. I'm not suggesting that, I'm not a dietitian, but there may be something that pops in your mind as you're listening this, that you then go, okay, that is how I could cleanse the body, clear my mind, more water, slightly change in diet, lighter diet, more restful, peaceful, simplified diet, perhaps more exercise, more rest, meditation, contemplation, deep breathwork practices. The breath is a key way to purify the system or the chakra system and just keep the energy not stagnating but flowing. Let's move into the tarot now and see what spirit message is for this 11:11 portal for you. So these are anchor points to think about, things to take a practice with, things to think through and apply to your unique life situation. So of course, this is collective for the soul reading. So for the 11:11 portal, just applying it, taking what resonates and leaving what doesn't. So thank you, spirit guides, for this beautiful information for the 11:11 portal. Thank you, spirit. So wow. Decision. This portal is a decision portal. There will be things coming up for you that you need to decide on to gain extra clarity, or these things have been coming in more and more into your awareness that you now need to make a decision on. So rather than thinking, I'll just think about that tomorrow, next week, next year, at Christmas, when there's a break, Spirit is saying this 11:11 portal is giving you the capacity to make clear decisions on things you need to think about and make decisions upon. Or perhaps a decision is made for you positively that you've been waiting upon. So the Two of Swords, just making that decision for yourself that enables more purity, enables more ease, enables you to simplify your life so that you can come into acceptance more gently, so that you can begin to feel a deeper sense of belonging to a soul pod, to whatever it is you need to feel you belong to help you feel solid, grounded, and stable as we move through this portal, through the rest of November. It's going to get a little bit more rocky and intense, and then into 2026, keeping that decision in the heart space, honoring the truth of that, because Spirit is saying, don't stay stuck, don't stay stuck in a stalemate. Don't remain sitting on the fence with things. Make a decision, and that will really help you as this energy moves through us and through our collective globally. Just noticing here that it's an important moment to face our fears, make the decision so that we feel more at ease, more at peace. And this decision will bring about a deeper sense of belonging. And it will allow you to potentially free yourself from where you're divided and stuck, sitting on the fence. Should it be this job or that job? Should I work for myself or gain employment? Should I stay in this relationship, no relationship, or start a new relationship? So many, many, many things coming up to be decided upon, thought about carefully. As Spirit is saying, the more you can generate purity in your lifestyle through your diet, through your exercise, through your thinking, through your holistic wellness practices, the easier it's going to feel. Thank you, Spirit. If you're new to my work, if the cards don't go back in, that's also the same sign as if they tumble out. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in this 1111 portal. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in this 1111 portal. So there is momentum, there is change. The decisions you make will help bring about the good luck, the good fortune you've been seeking. It will help really change the energy you've been experiencing. It's going to generate that sense of, wow, if I hadn't decided this, then that wouldn't have happened. You know, if I don't decide this, then this won't happen. So it's like a cycle of fate, 1111. This 1111 is powerful. It's a moment that is going to change your destiny. It's a moment that is going to change destiny within your life experience, in our collective, and what's going on. I've been feeling this sort of accruing energy for months. Spirit has been giving me 1111, 1111, 1111 over and over again. So if you've also been seeing 1111, just know that maybe this reading is for you. It'd be amazing if you could share it, if you know somebody else who could benefit from this information. So change of fate, change of destiny, making decisions. Where do you want to feel that you belong more, and how? Thank you, Spirit. So these are the last cards from this tarot deck, and then we'll reconfirm, we'll clarify. So there's action, 8 of Wands. There's a speedy Wheel of Fortune activity coming in on the 1111. So if you're listening to this before or just after, the energies are in the Wheel of Fortune and they are going to be fast. It's going to feel momentous. It's going to feel quick. So stay steady. Remember, just very simple breathing, inhaling and just slightly holding your breath, not so you panic. And then keep breathing out. That longer, deeper exhale, like a sigh, will let your nervous system know that you're not over panicking, okay? Particularly if things are coming in quick that you need to make quick decisions on. And just know the Wheel of Fortune is flowing for the greater good, okay? The greater greatness. Now we also have 7 of Wands, so stand your ground. Stand your ground, so don't get swayed by these incoming energies, these fast incoming, hasty energies that are going to flush through on 1111. And they've already been gaining momentum. I've had massive turn of fate and all sorts of things, and making massive, huge decisions. You know, three days before this 1111 portal and a little bit before that. So this is to ground you, steady you, help you know that this is all okay, and Spirit is working with us as things change, move, evolve, so that we don't get stuck and that we can elevate and innovate in this ongoing time in our life, in the world. So stand your ground as these changes come in. Stand up for your beliefs. That's going to be really important. Where do your beliefs belong, and with what soul pod? So this is not about separating, and this is not about causing more and more pain, heartache, or separation. It's the opposite. It's like when we say, this is my decision because this is my belief and this is what I believe in, and I'm standing up for that. The Wheel of fortune can then turn positively in our favor because we're in alignment with the decisions, we're in alignment with everything. And then that fast, hasty action can be enacted or brought to us so that the ease can flow again, so that we feel very strong, we feel in our steady, grounded, internal state of being. Really important. These energies are going to be surging. So remain assertive in your decision in the 1111 portal and ongoing. And use the Queen of Swords energy. Remain super clear in your mind as to why, when, what for, and just know that as you stand in your belief and make the decisions, the Wheel of Fortune will come through in a positive way for you, like a positive tower change, not that feeling of like, I cannot cope with the chaos of the tower change. And just know that, this Queen of Swords energy is like this enlightenment. Something's coming through where you're going to see very clearly and things are going to be highlighted, like I was saying, and that light shining through will help you be able to make the decisions you need to make. So how can you purify your mind to keep all the information you need clear, strong, and a steady, easeful communication that helps everybody? So now I'm going to clarify with the beautiful Light Seers deck. Light Seers deck is a wonderful deck if you haven't used it and you love using tarot cards. All the links to the cards I use are below. So Spirit, a little bit more clarification. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles here. So the Spirit is saying that which you've been planting prior to this 1111 portal, that which you've seeded and been trying to cultivate, whether it is in the garden, but obviously maybe you've been creating new workflow, perhaps you've changed your job, perhaps you've been seeding love in a new relationship or seeding a current relationship with more love. Perhaps you've been saving. There's a culmination in this 1111. Things are going to be now moving forward positively with that Wheel of Fortune, bringing in quickly that which you have been trying to create and generate throughout 2025. So let's see, any more clarification, please, for the 1111 portal. Thank you. Such powerful energies at play here. I can feel the speed, I can feel the haste, but it's about remaining in control of your mind and remaining in control of the clarity you speak around your decisions. Thank you. Seven of Wands. So this is bringing in a sense of that deep, deep inner connection to yourself, standing strong, remember, in your beliefs. Perhaps you have strong interior spiritual beliefs that you need to stay strong about. Just know, what is it that as you do that, you will be held up in this energy. And don't stay in the Five of Swords. So use the Queen of Swords energy. Don't stay stuck. Remember, we had that just coming through here as well with the Two of Swords. Don't stay stuck trying to make a decision. Purify, cleanse, clear your mind, get steady and strong in your beliefs, make the decisions. And then this feeling of feeling stuck, not knowing what to do, is going to really shift and change as we move through that 1111 portal point. Is there any last clarification, please, that we can anchor to positively, or the positive outcome if we can purify, stay steady, stay strong, and allow the Wheel of Fortune to turn positively for us so that we feel this grounded, stable connection to ourselves, to our choices, so that life moving forwards feels at ease. Okay, Seven of Cups, so lots of choices coming in. So Spirit is still trying to clarify this. There are lots of choices that this portal is going to bring in, is going to come in quick, but everything is turning into the Wheel of Fortune, moving us forward. So I'm going to ask again, Spirit, if we stay strong in the mind and lose the indecision, the Five of Swords, and come into clarity, come into feeling steady and strong in our beliefs, and work into seeing what the truth is, enlightenment is, and allow the wheel of fortune to turn. Can you give us any more guidance or information here on the 1111 portal? Thank you. Okay, I think Spirit's saying it's nearly there. Okay, so we are standing strong in our interior connection to self, universe, God, beliefs. We have been planting things. We must remain strong with that. Change is coming. The wheel of fortune spins. We must make a decision with clarity, with enlightenment, with purity. So coming from correct intention in your decisions, use the energy of the 1111 portal to move you forwards. Keep standing your ground and know that you are protected, know that you are safe. Thank you, Spirit. And as this turns, I love that the 10 of Cups becomes available. So this is blessings. This is the belonging that came out at the beginning. Okay, if you're in relationship situationships, it becomes better. Yeah, everything is improving towards the 10 of Cups, where we feel belonging, we feel safe, we feel connected, we have love. It's very beautiful. We can see the rainbow, perhaps if you're working on your family. Okay, if you're working on your business, 10 of Cups coming into the business, and just feeling that there is a sense of flow after this 1111 portal. But the key point is in your journey and in your life story, there are decisions that are coming up. Don't stay stuck. Really tap into the enlightenment around the right decision. Stand strong, stay steady, meditate, contemplate, work with the 1111. So if things come up that feel like Tower, now we haven't had the Tower, but we did have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's definitely a very positive portal to really engage. Whoa, that was a shoot. I like it when they pop. Really powerful portal to engage with decision makings, pure, clear decision makings that can move you forward with the Wheel of Fortune into ease for the rest of the year and into 2026, that bring a belonging back to you and to your life, to your work, to your family, and everything you are creating, everything you have been creating, everything you will continue to create. The 1111 portal is bringing in this beautiful energy of the 10 of Cups, so powerful. Lastly, the gene key at play here is gene key 35. Now, the gene keys are going to show us the shadows, the dilemmas at play, and then how, with a gift in the city, we can move through and again use this portal to truly start transforming everything. Okay, so the shadow is playing out of self-indulgence, and maybe that's that key around the purity. So overindulgence leaves us feeling heavy, not clear in the mind, stagnant in the body. So self-indulgence. Now, the shadow is hunger. What have you been hungry for? Relationship, money, career success, home, family. That's a shadow at play. So when we can release the hunger and go on an adventure in life, use this 1111 portal to take you on an adventure. Adventure satiates the soul. Adventure releases us from hunger. Okay, now, because if we're really hungry, I have done a lot of fasting, we can feel really hungry. But then if I say to myself on that fast, I'm on an adventure to explore what it feels like to be actually hungry because I'm fasting. And then there's a shift in the perception and the subjective reality of feeling hungry. Okay, that's just one example. So how can you go on adventure in concept using the Queen of Swords energy to understand something in a different way that releases that self-indulgent sort of hungry for this. I really want that. Let it go. Let the wheel of fortune turn in your favor by taking an adventure with what comes up. Then that will allow you to feel this boundlessness. The 1111 portal is an adventure into freeing you from that which you are focused on, that's causing you to be stuck, where you're indecisive. It's giving you a massive amount of energy to shift, change, see, make the shifts, make the decisions, so that you can then work into and receive the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, not the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. So emotional fulfillment, sense of belonging, everything coming back in together, really feeling whole, connected, and very prosperous. Okay, I really hope that has served. Sending you so much love on this journey through the 1111 portal. It'd be amazing to hear your comments, your stories, your shares of what's going on. Sending you so much love, and please take care and enjoy the Wheel of Fortune as it moves through your life now and onwards into 2026. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you for sharing, liking, and subscribing.